Hey, yo, TD, what's the word? I've been down, but I always put in the work.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Wave Time Podcast. Once again, it is your boy Ocean L. Once again, coming to you guys with another podcast. Now, today, the person that I am with on this podcast, he is a well-known artist all the way from Botswana, and he is doing the most ever since he came to the South Side, to South Africa. And now, you guys are gonna know more about him and how far his journey is. With me today is Vanti. What's up, bro?
What's good?
Thank you so much for coming through to Wave Time Podcast. You know that this is for the youth and this is for people to be heard. Even though like this is for people who want to be heard, but also for you to see what is best as an artist and to see where you can go from here and things like that and help each other out. So without further ado, man, you know that every artist has their own aspects when it comes to where they want to be at as an artist, as a whole musician or a producer. But first, let me start with this. Are you into rapping or are you into production more? What is your number one?
Well, I don't like calling myself a rapper. I like more musician because rapper really kind of boxes you in. So I'd say I'm a hip hop musician. Yeah.
Hip hop musician. There we go. That's the word I was actually looking for.
Yes,
because
sir.
Being a musician means that you're versatile. So you're not just limiting yourself to
100%.
one simple thing.
100%.
So I completely support that. And I've been listening to the music. I've been listening to your music all the way. It's OTV.
OTV, yeah, dope.
Oh, OTV.
OTV, actually, that was like an actual joint collaboration project with a homie of mine, Vizo View. He's also a prominent artist back home. This side as well.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Yeah, OTV, yeah, man. We're actually working on OTV 2 right now, this week.
OTV 2. Oh, that's hectic. That is hectic. So, are you guys in the process? Is it almost done? Like,
It's done. Just about when we really want to put it out. So we have just kept it in the vault.
Yeah.
Right now we still want to do our own individual things as individual artists. But yeah, man, we have weapons in the vault.
That is crazy. Weapons in the vault. I like that. And in terms of that, what are you aiming to do with it? Like in terms of, are you trying to go more international? Is it like, what kind of sound is it? Like, is it an international sound? Is it more African based? Like, how's the sound going there? If I may ask, because I know it's not out yet, but little glimpse.
I mean, the goal is always to be recognized internationally, right? So it's always dope to have elements in there that are relatable. Someone that is in a country that you'd never think of, let's say Burundi, can listen to and bump it the same way you're gonna listen to Lil Wayne or Lil Baby or whatever, you know what I mean? But obviously you also still have to have those local aspects in there to make it resonate with who you really are, where you're from, and the people,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, is there, in terms of, let's talk about actually your songs that are like really, really emotional, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know, like, what inspires you to make, what is like the song that you know from all the songs that you've made, man, that actually speaks like the truth and saying, for example, do you have a song where your girlfriend broke your heart or something?
I actually do have it, but I hate making emotional songs because for me my way I really place my music is feel good. I want someone to listen to my music and feel good about themselves. Feel good about the moment they're in, feel good about the place they're at. Just the moment that you listen to the song, wherever you are, you gotta feel good about yourself. Like, yo, let's.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
I avoid really going into like the emotional stuff. But I mean, as an artist, you have to, because that's just how we express ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't talk much about the shit, so we might as well.
So like you more on that tip of making people feel better about what they're going through rather than talking about what you've gone through. So does that make you like bring your sound in better to express?
Exactly. And also I feel like it gives me, as an artist we have a long lifespan, you know what I mean? It also gives me time to space. Like, okay, cool, you guys will hear about me soon. If you hear about me now, maybe in 2 years it won't, So maybe later on when I finally start working on an official album, I have those emotional tracks in there. But they're there, man. My fans know they're there.
They're there. I'll wait. So let's get into this now. So let's talk about actually the a bit of the personals. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, 100%.
And is she supporting you when it comes to this?
100. She's like my biggest supporter, man. She's my backbone. Really pushes me at my lowest. Yeah, man.
What's her name?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Y'all wanna go find her on Instagram? If you know,
what's
know.
her Instagram then?
Nah.
Yeah, he's hiding it. Nah, that's dope.
I'm not hiding
That's
it. It's a thing of if you know, you know.
You know.
But just for her also, just her security,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
really gonna put her out there like that. But
Okay,
if you know, you know.
Even if you, let's say you were, I don't know, a bigger artist. I'm not saying that you're big now, but I'm saying like a worldwide artist, all the way platinum, all that stuff. Would you still keep a downside there, or would you like show the world?
I mean, it's not that I hide her, but I mean, if you do follow me on my socials and stuff, you see like we work together most of the time. On my stories, she'll tag me, whatever. But I mean, I'm not really gonna. Also, just for her, she's not really about the public like we are. I think we all say I need that balance in my life.
Yeah.
She really wants to live a normal life, and none of that stalker shit.
Yeah,
Niggas are crazy out there.
Yeah. Like I was gonna ask, but you already made it clear that you're gonna keep it on the low. Like what I've seen mostly, I don't know. Do you think it's better to have a girlfriend while you're on the come up rather than finding a girlfriend when you've already made it, or what would you say?
It works differently for different people, At the end of the day, we're talking about love here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people experience that type of affection differently. I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years now. She's seen the come up. She's still witnessing the come up. Sometimes you can be on a come up single, but find someone that you really love afterwards. You know what I mean? It's different for different people.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, that's really dope. That's really dope. And as the youthful person, now when it comes to hosting events and things like that, places like Cotton Fest and all those beautiful places, right? Would you one day would like to host your own event like that, or
100%?
Yeah.
100%.
From would you like to do it in Botswana or like in South Africa or?
Hey man, I'd love to do it in India. I'd love to do it anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Anywhere that is gonna allow us to connect more with people and just grow grow the base, grow the brand. I've done a couple of shows actually. I feel like it's important for an artist to have that one annual show.
Yeah.
I mean, we get bookings and all that, but sometimes it's nice to have your own.
That's true.
It's not easy, but can be done.
I know it's always can be done that way, because I truly believe in self-sufficiency. You know what I'm saying? Understanding what you're capable of as an artist, to say, yo, I can reach this point without the help of certain things to understand where I want to be at.
And also, sorry to cut you there. As an artist, you also kind of understand what other artists want in terms of hospitality. What they want, how they can allow themselves to present themselves at your show. Because usually, promoters don't really understand artistry. They're just about the bag.
That is so true. Like I don't know, I never really observed that, but when you actually talk about it actually reminds me that, they don't really see the clear vision, you know what I'm saying? They just be like, okay, you got the bag, I'll promote it for you, but is it worth promoting? You know what I'm saying? Like, is the money worth spending, Like, let's say I'm the artist, right? But I've got this promoter who's got this huge following, right? Clearly, yeah, I need him, but is it gonna help the promoter to say, no, why are you promoting this guy if he's doing these things, he's not doing things correct? But then they'll see, no, this guy's just getting the bag. It doesn't really care that this is you doing your show, and then the show is whack afterwards, and you're just like, oh damn, all that money I wasted. I'm speaking from an artist's point of view, like damn, I used this guy because I thought he was a big shot, and then nothing.
But not even just that, man. I mean, like, I'll give you for example like Coachella, and I'll give you, let's say, a festival here. We're just promoters who are organizing the show. Artists will come with a crazy technical writer, but the promoter will be like, nah. I don't have money for this, but he probably doesn't see the value in it. But as another artist, and you're booking another artist and he tells you, yo, I want like 5 motorbikes on stage for my performance, or just how I'm going to, translate my performance. I feel like we understand each other as artists, Yeah, promoters are just about the bag, man.
It's hectic. That is hectic. But I understand where the promoters are coming from, because they need to make a living too, and at the end it's also a business. The music thing is a business, and with the podcast, I want people to understand that it is a business. You know what I'm saying? That you need to understand where you stand in this business. Do you want to start your own label? Do you want to stay independent, or do you need help with distribution deals from these big labels? And with that being said, do you believe in getting to a label? Would you consider going to a label?
I'm not gonna turn it down. You know what I mean? As much as independence has become fashionable of late.
Yeah.
Not just to look cool or whatever, but I mean, it makes a lot of sense to own your masters and whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes, it's good to stay in your lane. Like, do what you know and let those that know what to do that. You know what I mean? So for me, I mean, if I got a deal or whatever, I wouldn't turn it down. It just depends on it. At the end of the day, it's about the negotiations. It's what you decide to sign on paper.
Well, you study music business, right? So I'm sure you got that on lock. Like,
shout out Chad.
They won't jute you. They won't jute you. Like, yeah, shout out to Chad, actually. And he tells us the good stuff, bro. And I'm sure he tells us good.
He really gives you the insights, bro.
And just a quick word, Chad is our music business lecturer. We both study in the same class, by the way. And he is a dope music business teacher. So if you guys want to come to Kopa and you need business advice and you study business, that's the man you go to. Either way, point blank. Do you know how much I learned from him though? Like, I never knew there was this thing for playlist. You know that you have to hit someone up for a playlist thing, and there's people that you can actually contact, things like that. But I'm not gonna talk about that because, like, I'm stingy. You know what I'm saying? I'm stingy. I'm stingy. I'm not gonna give you tips on that. You have to figure that out. Come study music business, yo, Steve. So yeah, but I learned a lot in terms of studying music and all that. And do you think that you have a more of a booster when you study music?
Yeah, no, definitely, because I feel like artists, we are very ignorant to the business side of the music. I mean, we love getting to the studio, we love jumping on stage, but the bulk of the game, honestly, is the business. You know what I mean? You need to have that end lock. If you don't, then there's going to be guys that know and take advantage of your ignorance.
Yeah.
And that's how the game goes.
That's pretty much how it is, man. And for me, I think that sometimes you need to make mistakes in terms of, like, let's say I want to start my own label, right? Yes, there's going to be so many wrong turns, but I feel like it's going to matter 10 years later when you say, oh man, I have this label now and I did this. I legit support independence. I'm all about the independence thing. Yes, there's a lot of people who can help out, but I am so in love with independence. That's why I'm studying music, to get the research, to see what is exactly needed in order to me to survive as an independent artist. Mind you, I'm not advising guys stay independent. That's not what I'm advising. But if you think that you can survive independent,
do it.
If you're feeling good about it, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Ownership is key, man. I'll just say ownership is key.
Exactly. I feel like owning your music it's an amazing feeling. But at the same time now, somebody can come with this deal and be like, yo, give me your masters, I give you this and this and that.
But now listen, the guy's gonna come wanting your masters. He's gonna come and tell you, okay, Sharp, this is what I can do for you. Now you're gonna think about it, you're gonna go back home, okay, Sharp, without this guy, can I do that? That's where now it comes back to you. Can you do it without him? Exactly.
Because mind you, this guy's explaining what he can do. He's explaining what he can do.
So now you can also take it in your own hands, hit the streets. He says he can do what? Find out how he does it. You know what I mean? But if you don't have that time or the passion and the heart for it, then yo man, sign that contract.
If it feel like it's too much stress, no man, no. But and is there any kind of change? You see something that is like, let's say you see something wrong with this music industry, right? And is there something that you want to make change in terms of let's say the South African music industry? Is there something there that you want to change, especially in the hip hop scene? In fact, not just hip hop, but the music industry in general in South Africa. What do you think you can add to the table there for us?
But like I was saying, there's guys that we always take for granted the knowledge, right? The business part, and there's people that take advantage of that ignorance. So doing this course, really, I wanna, in a way, if not many people can afford to go to Copa and pay a certain amount to do this course, but we did, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we'll be the guys to pass the message down. We'll be the ones to start the labels and teach the guys, okay, cool, this is how we're gonna work, this is how you can do it.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do is like I have my own label, Fantastic Sounds, right?
Shout out to you.
And it's just me. So it's just operating as a label for myself. I'm just trading under it.
Yeah.
So my music, my publishing, etc. So what I want to do is in the future, get artists, sign artists, but also give them that independence feel.
Yeah.
Don't want to the whole traditional.
Yeah, a little bit of
label,
freedom,
Yeah, that traditional record label 360 thing it's not it, man. It really demotivates artists.
Hey man, that 360. Oh. And I feel like the more people that do that, I feel like the artists will be more, more free to see that, okay, they won't feel that scared anymore to be like, ish.
And you know how trends work, man. When you do something and it's successful, the next man's gonna do it.
Oh.
So it's like domino effect. If we do the right thing,
you get tempted.
The next man's gonna do the right thing, and then the whole game changes.
Oh. And that's another thing. Hey, this game changes a lot, bro. You find that something is trending today, next week another thing is trending, and now you need to stick to that, and you're just like, oh man, this is not even my sound, but now I have to stick to it.
Evolve with dissolve.
Evolve with dissolve, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole jungle. It's just cliche, but it's a whole damn jungle. But anyways, man, this is a question that I'll ask everybody on the show as an artist. You can choose whether to answer it or not. What is your ultimate goal as an artist? Like your biggest goal, like what do you see yourself on right now?
I think I answered that just before this, just have that platform, have artists join it, give them an opportunity to create opportunities for other people as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I really just want to be there. I want to be that guy that's not for credit or whatever, but just because I love the art,
Yes, sir.
And I really believe that it can be fair and successful.
Nah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Well, I can't wait to see more of you, man. To see your progress, see the process, and more music coming from him, guys. Like you said, what's the name of the what?
OTV.
OTV.
Off the Vapors.
Oh, that's what it stands for. Off the Vapors. Off the Vapors coming soon, guys. With his homie. Is that like? Are you tight with him? Are you guys like?
Yeah, super close. That's my partner, man.
Yeah.
That's my partner in crime.
Is he also within your label as well?
No. You see, he's also got his own thing going on.
Oh, hectic. Okay,
exactly.
that's cool.
So that's what we're trying to do, man. We're just trying to be those guys that own our own stuff and offer platforms and opportunities, and yeah, man, cycle go, domino effect.
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for coming through, my guy.
Thank you for having me.
This is not the last time you'll come here. Tell everybody, like, I want to see your progress. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But yeah, shout out to you guys for watching this podcast once again. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. And I will put descriptions below to check out his music, his links, his Instagram, everything for you guys to check them out. And yeah, you know the vibes, guys. WTE in this building.
Cause bitch, we be going hard, harder than we ever had.